do you feel when you commit violence against this city's most vulnerable?
It was cold and it was pouring rain, but that didn't stop bylaw officers from following through on threats made last Thursday.
How do your kids look at you at night?
The city told the protesters that their tents had to be removed from city property by midnight, but when the tents were still there this morning, bylaw officers and city staff started tearing them down.
Houseless people were still sleeping. There was a pregnant woman who just literally got all her stuff thrown into the garbage. They didn't even get the chance to keep their stuff.
As part of the Defund the Police movement, the protesters have been camped out on the City Hall forecourt since last Monday. Mayor Fred Eisenberger said again today, defunding the police isn't an option.
We're not defunding police. That is just not an approach that I think the community at large supports.
The group says there has to be a better way than this.
What we need our municipality to do is create an action plan. This pandemic is going to make things worse for a lot of people. There are over 20 encampments in our city. That's more than we've ever had before.
Eisenberger says that over the weekend he offered to meet with the organizers of the demonstration in City Hall to discuss their issues and concerns, but was denied.
They declined that. I think they were more interested in confrontation than conversations.
Paul Johnson says there is no need for people to be sleeping outside in the city of Hamilton right now.
We've housed over 131 people who have been in the shelter or in encampments directly into permanent housing throughout this pandemic, and over 300 people who have had some degree of homelessness have been housed through this pandemic as well.
And as you can see behind me, the tents and demonstrators are all gone now. And the mayor told me today that he has no issues with people protesting in front of City Hall as long as they don't set up tents. Now, nobody was actually physically removed from the property today, but 12 trespassing notices were issued.